Hi, I'm Zaylee and today you're going to be knowing more about me. Right from when I was a child, I've always liked music. I grew up listening to Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, and then when the era of Rihanna started, that was when I actually fell into music. And then at a certain point in time, like I started to write my own songs and I started to sing, but then I didn't really it wasn't a big deal. But I think when I turned 14, I realized, okay, yes, I actually want to do this like for real, professionally. So I've always been a music lover. So it's something I've always wanted to do, and I do it happily. I do it with ease. It doesn't even look like work. Rihanna, no doubt about that. Rihanna inspired me to make music. I fell in love with her from Pond to Replay, then to Umbrella, and I followed her all through her career journey and all that. She's my biggest inspiration. I make pop music, and my music is for a lot of people. It's not one population centered. If you've gone it talks about everything generally. Okay, I've written about self-discovery, I've written about loving someone else, loving yourself, and my song it basically covers everything that every human being feels, because for me it's a form of expression. So I feel like when people listen to it, they can actually relate to the lyrics and actually relate to the sound and be like, okay, yes, I've gone through something like this. It's a means of identifying with this sound. So I typically create something that everybody can find themselves in. It's pop music, but it's like storytelling in a way of something maybe you've gone through, and sometimes it can just be maybe something I haven't gone through, but I know a lot of people go through it, and I just find a way to make them still feel relevant and accepted. I don't have one creative process, okay? It just happened. For my first song, I was in a studio with the producer and we were working on the beats, and when we finished, it was very nice and there was still time, so he was like, do you want to jump on this? And I was like, okay, yeah. I had no lyrics written down yet, so I wrote my alter ego within 3 minutes, and then I recorded it, and that was it. Then for my second song, the beat was made, and then I had already written these lyrics, so I tailored the lyrics to suit that beat. Then for my third song, the lyrics were already there, the beat was tailored to fit the sound of the song. So I don't really have one creative process. Anything that speaks to me at that moment is what I work with. There might be a beat and I'll be like, okay, these lyrics would be nice for this, or I might just something pops into my head and I'm like, okay, yes, we're going to work with this. So I don't really have one creative process. It just happens. For me, it's just any inspiration that comes and I'm like, okay, yes, let's do this. So I don't have one creative process. Rihanna Grande, I love her shoes. Grateful, I am beyond grateful. I mean, I'm not even a big artist yet, but my music has been shown in 31 different countries. My latest single, Brown Liquor, has passed all-time plays in the United States, plus a whole lot of other achievements, and this is without any serious promotion whatsoever. So I am beyond grateful for the love and support. Thank you so much. I am very, very, very grateful, and I hope you keep on listening and keep on supporting me and keep on pushing, and I'll keep on delivering, doing better music, giving you better sounds, and I promise to keep on growing as an artist too. Performed at the Adonis Awards 2018, performed at FYF Dinner 2018, I performed at Most Beautiful Heritage Queen in 2019. They were all amazing. Then my performing experience, I would say most times, I don't know, but maybe it's something with Nigeria, and I think it's something with Nigeria because I do see it even when big artists perform. I've watched the video Whiskey when they perform. I feel like the sound engineers, they don't get that a live performance, the most important thing should be the artist's vocal. The artist should be able to be heard, even from behind and whatsoever. but most times they tune up the beats of the performance and it's higher than you that is singing. So most times people just hear more of the beats instead of you that is singing. So like my feeling experience has been okay, just that most times the beat of the song is a little bit higher than my voice and it's not supposed to be. And when you tell the sound engineers during rehearsal, they'll be like, okay, yes, I got it. But then when it's the show, they just tune up the beat and I'm like, they are listening to me sing, they're not listening to the beat of the song. In other words, it's like the beat is accompanying my voice, it's not the main element. So I don't know, I really would like it if sound engineers worked on that. It's very important. If you watch performances like outside the country or something, their voices are clear because the sound is in tune with the voice. The voice should be higher than whatsoever beat is playing in the background or whatsoever instrumental is playing. The internet has really like impacted the music business in a very good way, because I know it's made it easier for independent artists like myself to be able to put their stuff out there. Because in as much as I'm not signed to a label or something, but like I can actually like put my music out there, get people to listen to it, and even like help you grow as an artist. So the internet has really like done a lot of good for the music business in every ramification. I don't know if there's a negative side to it, but I guess there will be, because the internet itself has negative side. So I feel like it might have a negative side. Maybe the parts where some blogs upload your song to their blog without permission and you don't get dividends from the money because it's actually stealing in a way. But who knows? Song to perform would be Brown Liquor. In as much as I haven't performed it yet, but I feel like it's really going to be amazing when I get to do that. So I'm looking forward to like performing Brown Liquor with Cranky. This is Rihanna. I mean, I love her. She's my queen. Then I love Taylor Swift. I love Ariana Grande. I love Selena Gomez. I love Kendrick Lamar, I love Eminem, I love Taylor Swift, and yes, I love Fireboy. Like, I mean, his music is exceptional, he's a really great singer, and I love how her lyrics always speak to me. I feel like, damn, we go through the same thing, like, whoa, she's really good. And I love Chris Brown, let's not forget that. Change, I would say it's stereotypes. Like, it's as if you're a pop singer, you're supposed to be like this, you're this supposed to be like this, okay? Sometimes people will be like, you're Nigerian, you should sing more Afro pop. But I'm like, no, I don't want to do Afro pop, this is what I want to do, pop. So I feel like people should be accepted for what they want to do and whatever it is they want to look like and whatever image they want to come out with. It should be their own thing, and then you should appreciate them for whatever it is they decide they want to do. I mean, Nicki Minaj came on board with the whole I'm a rapper, but I don't have to like wear all baggy and whatsoever, and she came out with her own like, okay, yes, I'm going to be dressed all feminine and still be a female rapper, and it's working for her. And a lot of people are following that footstep because it's what works for them. Then there are also those like young me who come on board and they're like, no, this ain't my thing, man. I'm like, okay. And then there's also Billie Eilish who did that. Pop singers naturally we all like dressed fancy and all that, but Billie prefers the oversized look and all that, and it's really going for her. It's nice. So like, I think people should be accepted for whatever they want to look like, however they want to present themselves. The most important thing is it is what you're comfortable with. I faced a lot of challenges as a singer. I faced people trying to tell me what to sing, who will be like, you're in Nigeria, do Afro pop, that is Nigerian music. I'm like, okay, what I want to do is pop. I'm not an Afro singer, I'm a pop singer, and I'm not making music for just Nigerians. I'm making music for the world. I intend to go beyond this country. Like, that is my dream. And right now, like I said, I have been streamed in 31 different countries, so I believe I'm doing something right, and I'm hoping for more. Like, then also I have faced financial problems. I mean, I don't have any sponsor, I'm an independent artist, and would I like to be signed by a label? Of course, yes, hell yeah, I'm hoping for that, because I can't handle the whole finances on my own. It's really slowing me down, because I have to like fund a lot of things and the money is not really there. So that is my biggest challenge right now, the financial part. Well, I've had you sound like Ariana Grande, I've heard you sound like Rita Ora, I've heard you sound like Bibi Rexa, I've heard you sound like Beyonce, I've heard you sound like Alicia Keys. But the one I hear most of the time is you sound like Selena Gomez, and I've heard my voice is kind of similar to her. So I've been actually with all these artists, and I actually feel like okay, it's a good thing in a way because they're all amazing. So yeah, I'm proud. Zaylee Chris. Let me start with the Chris part. My father's name is Christopher, and he was always called Chris. So the Chris is just like from him. Then I initially didn't set out to go with that. I was going with Michelle, just Michelle. But then it was put to me that okay, there's a lot of like Michelle already in the industry. You'd like to go with something that sets you apart so that people don't get confused and be like, okay, which Michelle and all that. So I felt okay, let me use Chris, my father's name, and then the meaning of Michelle is like God. So I was looking for something that was a little bit closer to it, and then I saw Zaylee and it meant heavenly woman and it also meant flower, and I was like, okay, it sounds like a very nice stuff, so I decided to go with that.